Hi all, it's Art Mixture. Today we are going to have a video about one of the biggest Japanese film director, Satoshi Kon, and his top 4 animes. Before diving into the list of animes, let's shortly talk about Satoshi Kon's life. Satoshi Kon originally was from Sapporo. Sapporo is the largest city of Hokkaido, which is located in north of Tokyo. Kon was an animator, screenwriter, and manga artist. Moreover, he was a member of Japanese Animation Creators Association. Satoshi Kon, while attending Hokkaido Kushiro Koryo High School, decided to become an animator in the future. Later, he was admitted to the graphic design course at the Musashino Art University. Kon made his debut while studying in college. He made manga named as Toriko back in 1984. Only in 1991, Kon has worked as an animator on the anime film called Rujin Ze. After the mentioned success, Satoshi Kon worked on many anime films with different directors. Though on his own, Kon managed to create solely 4 feeder anime films. In a young age, being just 46 years old, he passed away because of the serious illness. After his death, Kon was mentioned among the Font Rebels in Times People of the Year 2010, and Darren Aronofsky wrote a eulogy to him, which was printed in Satoshi Kon's Animation Works, a Japanese retrospective book of his animation career. Now it's time to present a top 4 anime of Satoshi Kon's career. Third position is occupied by Millennium Actress. The anime tells the story of a former actress, while she is visited by 2 documentary filmmakers. The character of the legendary actress is loosely based on the lives of actresses Setsuko Hara and Hideko Tekamine. Both of them are real legendary Japanese actresses of 20th century. In the anime, former actress tells the story to 2 interviewers who were searching for the actress' residence for a long time. And here the story takes off. It is an anime about being famous and being in search of a beloved person till the end of the days. Anime shares Kon's favorite methodology of blurring the boundary between fiction and reality. The whole film is a trip to actress past, where the interviewer also accompanies her during the mentioned journey. Sometimes it's really hard to understand a line between the reality and fiction in her story. Millennium Actress was well received by critics. It managed to earn 93% at Rotten Tomatoes and 7.8 stars on IMDb. While talking about the film, Kon once underlined that there is no single solution. That's what I want most for my work to be. I want people to see it in many different ways. A Millennium Actress also can be seen in many perspectives. Option is on the audience to choose whether they believe in the story told by the actress or not.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Third place belongs to Tokyo Godfathers. This is an adult anime, Christmas tragicomedy adventure film. The film was written and directed by Satoshi Kon himself. The anime should be deemed as one of the most special Christmas animations, because the plot takes place on Christmas Eve. Actually, the film tells the story of 3 homeless people, a middle-aged alcoholic named Jin, a drag queen named Hana, and a dependent teenager named Miyuki. One day, while searching for the presents in the trash, they discover an abandoned infant, and they decide to find the parents of the child. Satoshi Kon, while creating an anime, was inspired by 1948 film 3 Godfathers. According to him, the mentioned work should be called as a twisted sentimental story. The film is about coincidence and family. It describes how 3 different people can reunite to help a child. This is a lovely story with diverse characters and marvelous storyline. Interesting is the fact that Hana called the baby Kyoko, which is based on the Japanese translation of Silent Night, literally means a poor child. Second place is occupied by Perfect Blue. It's a psychological horror thriller anime film which tells the story of Mima Kirigoye, member of a J-pop idol group named Cham. One day, the pop singer decides to resign from the music and pursue her career in acting. Here the story takes off. The film is loosely based on the novel Perfect Blue, complete metamorphosis by Yoshikazu Takeuchi. As in Millennium Actress, the line between reality and fiction is blurred in the mentioned film as well. The unexpected murders appear and no one knows who is in charge of these atrocities. And Mima is experiencing strong mental distress, and her mental instability makes her doubt her own memories and innocence. But later in the end of the film the loop is open, and we see how fictional world turns into the reality. The mentioned film influenced the works of many famous directors. Darren Aronofsky's film Black Swan has the similar storyline. Somehow the director himself refused the mentioned fact. Moreover, even there were rumors that he was going to purchase the rights for Perfect Blue, but later they were denied. Perfect Blue is Satoshi Kon's one of the greatest works. It marvelously depicts the feelings, experiences, and conditions of mentally unstable person. The final scene of the film is also something to be seen and experienced. Anime has 8.0 stars on IMDb, which also highlights its goodness. First place belongs to Paprika. It's a science fiction psychological thriller film released back in 2006. As Perfect Blue, Paprika is also loosely based on the novel of the same title, written by famous Japanese writer Yasutaka Tsutsui. Film tells the story of the near future, where scientists created a new device titled as DC Mini. The perk of the device is that it allows the user to view people's dreams. But what can happen in case of device misuse? Exactly the mentioned issue is explored in the film. Paprika is a dream detective, a special character created to enjoy people's dreams. The film had its worldwide premiere at the 63rd Venice International Film Festival, and it was received well by the critics. Kon was very proud of making Paprika. When he finally got the rights for the book, he said that he felt as if he had realized what he had always imagined. Paprika also develops based on Kon's favorite concepts, fiction and reality. Presumably Paprika is an apex of the director's career in applying two above-mentioned concepts, because in the film you could see that the boundary between fiction and reality becomes indistinct in a uniquely realistic manner. The mentioned work is really marvelous. Here mostly is a deeper relationship between dream and reality, where dream and reality are each transformed into the existence of the other. Satoshi Kon's influence on Hollywood is undeniable, because later, Christopher Nolan created an Oscar-nominated movie Inception, which is strongly impacted by Paprika. Even some scenes are perfectly repeated in the movie. This is an anime which has a strong meaning. It marvelously reveals the fears of the misuse of the new technologies. It also has to be underlined that Paprika was Satoshi Kon's last film, as per he passed away in 2010.
バッチリだ。よく聞こえてるよ。異常はないかね。この夢はとってもデンジャラス。
Thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed exploring the world of the greatest Satoshi Kon. Please share your opinion with us, we deeply appreciate that. See you very soon.